Let's talk about some new makeup releases. Let's talk about some upcoming makeup releases. I haven't looked at the new makeup in a couple of weeks, and it feels like there's so much, but it's also exciting. So I'm going to share it all with you today. We're going to talk about it. I'll share how I feel, what I'm thinking, you know, all the things. And I think there is I want to say one or two, maybe, products that are brand spanking new that I happen to have my hands on. So let's talk about it. Yeah. Along with my sources, meaning Instagram accounts and websites and, you know, wherever I'm finding these products, that'll all be listed down below, along with any links to products that are currently available and such. So where do we start? All right, so let's start off with one of my favorite brands. If you know, you know. Tom Ford Tuesday. I am seeing here a new blush from Tom Ford, and I have to admit, it's cute. First glance upon the actual product, it's cute. This is called the Tom Ford Powder Blush in 01 Love Scene. That's adorable. Packaging is cute. An obvious concern I'm sure we're all seeing and probably all thinking, but I'll go ahead and say it. What is this going to look like on an array, a variety of skin tones? It's a little light, yeah? And it's a blush, but I mean, maybe this is just one. Maybe there's more. The heart is cute. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. I'm not over the moon. Dang, more Tom Ford? Okay. So we have the new Tom Ford Private Rose collection. So I'm seeing two eye color quads, two lipsticks, and something in a compact. So we have Rose Tease and Insolent Rose for the eye quads. These color stories look so repetitive and so similar. But that's not to take away from the fact that these are very practical color stories. You know what I mean? A palette that you'll want to reach for type of gig. So it's nice. Then the two lip color satin mattes. The satin mattes, what an amazing formula. Intimate Rose and Euphoric Rose. Okay, so the names are cute. I don't know. And then according to the post, this is said to be a limited edition cushion foundation case. The only cushion foundation I've had any luck with is from La Mer and Chantecaille. Other than that, I really haven't had much luck with cushion foundations. There was a cushion foundation from Tom Ford that I had years ago that was pretty good. But I'm interested in the collection. Givenchy! Wow. Fall. You ready to see some fall Givenchy? It's crazy. I feel like summer just started and now I'm here talking to you about fall, but that's just how it works. You have to be ahead of the game. But I mean, I can understand it can be frustrating and overwhelming where it's like, can I enjoy summer before you hit me with the fall stuff? So, you know, it's kind of like, it's a little tricky, but again, I'm just here to share the new and upcoming releases with you. So let's talk about it. Givenchy Fall. So this is a collection I'm seeing of the Libre blush. I have one of, well, no, it's not a blush, it's the highlight. But I like this powder, the loose powder formula of blush. I think it's actually very enjoyable. It's very nice. And then I'm seeing here 3 lipsticks. So for the Libre blush, this is a pretty color. I like that it's got the dark and the bubblegum pinks and then that light pink. I'm going to assume that that super light, scary looking pink for a skin tone like myself is got some reflective highlighting pigments to it. So once it mixed with those other darker colors, it's going to be like a glowy blush. That's just me. I don't know. This is not confirmed. I cannot confirm nor deny. But that is a pretty color, and I'm definitely very interested in that. And then for the 3 balms, again, these are balms. Oh, these are not lipsticks, they're balms. I apologize if I said lipstick. So we have 3 colors here. The thing about, if I remember correctly, these are not going to be extremely pigmented. They're just going to be like hydrating, comfortable with a little bit of a tint. Packaging is really pretty. I'm here for it. Definitely. Probably go with the darkest one to get like the most bang for your buck kind of gig. But this is nice. Nice from Givenchy. You know, since we're talking about fall makeup, let's talk about this new Dior Fall collection. So I see here 2 5 Color Couture eyeshadows. We have them in 523 and 683. So I see one is a lot lighter, like super light colors. The other one's darker, richer, more vampy, very fall, like that. And then the blush. The blush is very pretty. I think it's a very pretty color. I'm hopeful that maybe there's another blush. But the color is pretty. I'm interested in the blush too. Yes. And then there are 2 nail polishes. Okay, Dior. Launches July 28th is what I'm seeing here. Again, I think of this collection, I'd probably just do the blush. The eyeshadows are just, you know, it's okay. It's a pretty color story, but you know, I don't want to call it boring because it's not, but you know, it's a practical color story. It's Dior. You know, the formula is going to be nice. They've reformulated. It's cleaner ingredients. You know, again, I'll say I'm interested in the blush, but that's probably about it. Chanel Fall. Les Symboles de Chanel. Oversized illuminating face powders. Wow. So here's how Chanel gets you. Okay, because Chanel is another sophisticated, beautiful makeup line and brand overall. I mean, I am a Chanel lover. But the color stories, nothing new, nothing, you know, pretty colors. Okay, you have a little bit of everything for everyone. That very bright, white, frosty looking shade that's probably going to be suited best for the fairest of skin tones. Then you have this more golden champagne looking one. Then you have this pinky brown. Yeah, that one's speaking my name. But again, Chanel gets you with these beautiful embossing on their product. I am so here for it. It's very pretty. The embossing is very pretty. There are some swatches here that, yeah. Yeah, very nice. Now this is a post from May, and it shows how Chanel has some colorful, I guess, packaging. I remember when I talked to you about the most recent collection, the colorful collection. I've been using this, so it's not like super, you know, but I remember saying to you guys that I wish Chanel would do colorful packaging, or just maybe along the logo, maybe put a little bit of color to have some fun with it, you know, and then to see this, I'm like, oh, yes. Mirror duos, brush sets, and nail files. And it says available July 7th. So, I mean, these are really pretty. So my mirror compact, it looks, maybe it's a little different. If you're unfamiliar to the Chanel mirror, it's literally a duo mirror. So to see that this might be coming out in some colors is exciting. I can get into it. It's a very pretty color selection. I like it. Of course, I'm probably going to be drawn to the pinks, but let's see what you'll be able to get your hands on, right? Let's talk about a new release from Dior, and it is something that I recently got my hands on. It is the Dior Le Baume. Balm. It says the balm. Hands, lip, and body. I never got the Chanel hand cream, the one that looks like a little egg. I've honestly been really enjoying my Dr. Barbara Sturm hand cream a lot. So I never got it because I was like, I love that. I'd rather spend the money on that. Anyways, this is cool. This is cool. So it's a flip top. I have not tried it yet, so let's try it. I mean, it's not too bulky for your purse, depending on the purse you have that day. It does not feel like a balm. It feels very light. It's not greasy. Okay. It's pretty nice. I'm smelling it expecting like a Dior floral. And I'm not, is this not scented? I don't know. Revitalizing balm for hands, lips, and body. That's all I got. But I like the packaging, and the actual product is not bad. I have really enjoyed the products that I've tried from Valentino Beauty. And we have some new goodies here. We have the liquid lip and blush. So it seems like it's a duo type product. These are called the Liquirosso. Liquirosso. I don't know how to pronounce it, okay? I'm not Italian. It's a 2-in-1 that you can use on your lips and cheeks. Soft Blur Matte in 12 shades. Oh, yeah. These are really pretty. I am very interested, and looking at the swatches, yeah. I feel like I see here 5. Of the 5, I'd probably get 3. Yeah. 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 That's all I got. This is not a product that I believe is going to be coming to the States. It seems to only be available in Japan, but I wanted to share it with you nonetheless because it's so pretty. So, and again, we're here just hanging out, talking about the makeup, all things. It's from Dyson. They came out with a summer, they call it the ceramic pop, whereas it's the classic products, the blow dryer, the air wrap, and the carousel. Is that what this thing is called? This thing, the flat iron. And they came out in these colors, these fun colors. And the case, and it is just so cute. It is a shame that it's not coming to the States, but it is really pretty, really fun. Color is just really pretty. I just had to share that really quick with you. Charlotte Tilbury just released a new lip product, the Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur. These are matte meet moisture liquid lipsticks. I like the sound of it. In my head, I'm envisioning a texture that's moussey, moisturizing, but matte. I may have to try this. It sounds interesting, but you don't know until you know. Wear it blurred by gently blotting the edges, or wear it bold as a full coverage liquid lipstick with one swipe color payoff. The color story seems to be really nice. I'm seeing more of the reddy, pinky, nudish tone. No deep berries, no browns. Maybe not yet. And of course, the packaging is very pretty, very Charlotte glamour. We love that. I'm interested in this, definitely. I may pick one up. Just to test the waters, start with one. Play it safe. Another new release that I happen to get my hands on, and I'm really excited to share with you. I am going to be doing a dedicated video because it's one of my favorite brands, Westman Atelier. They came out with 2 new products, actually. They came out with another shade of the Butter Matte Powder Bronzer. I love that bronzer so much. They came out with a really rich, deep, dark shade. So happy to see it. And then we have the liquid super loaded all over Illuminator drops with vitamin C. Pretty much liquid highlight. I love my super loaded tinted highlighters. There's one shade in particular that I'm always reaching for. Peau de Pêche is my favorite. Here we go. You can kind of see it better there. This is my favorite for the super loaded tinted highlighters. Love, 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 love this. Anyways, I got 2 of the 3 colors, and the colors that are available are Peau de Pêche, which is a warm nudie peach, Peau de Rose, which is a cool oyster pink, and Peau de Soleil, which is golden hour bronze. So I think you know the 2 that I picked up, and wait for it. Look at the packaging. It's so cute. Really love the packaging. It's sleek, it's simple. So I'm super excited about these, to try them and do that dedicated video for you. Christian Louboutin Beauté has come out with some new products. I am a huge fan of Christian Louboutin Beauty. I thoroughly enjoy the face palette, the eye palette, the lipsticks, the liquid lipsticks, the glosses, the nail polishes. I really find that line to be just very unique and it's just fun. I like it a lot. You get it. So they've come out with little mini lipsticks and little eyeshadow duos, and I happen to have one. I'm so excited to have it. So this is the Abracadabra Le Duo eyeshadow palette. I got it in the shade Lady Khaki, but they have a really nice color story. Here is my blush. Well, you can use this case and like it's interchangeable. Have a little hole here to change out this and put in the eyeshadow if you please, but it's like the little baby. It's so cute. Here it is. It is a lot smaller than the other, and it's not interchangeable. Yeah, no, it's not refillable or interchangeable or anything like that. And again, I got this shade Lady Khaki. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this because I really enjoy my other eyeshadow palette from Christian Louboutin. Now with the lipsticks, they have them in all the different finishes. I have these are my go-to shades from Louis Vuitton. I have 3 of them. Just Nothing. The shade Just Nothing is my absolute favorite from Louis Vuitton. It's my most repurchased. It's such an easy wearing nude. Very comfortable. I love it. This one is kind of not the prettiest anymore either because I use it so much. Yes. But I mean, I feel like I'm putting this back over here, excuse me. But I feel like Louis Vuitton Beauté, it's not as talked about, but it's like, it's so good. Definitely so good. When you feel like you want to splurge and really indulge in something a little bit different, a little bit more, and it's fun, have at it. I think that's one of those brands you can definitely have some fun with. So, what are we excited for most? What have we recently picked up? Comment down below. I'm very curious. I'd like to know. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today and letting me share these upcoming releases, these new releases, and a few little bits that I picked up recently myself. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.